So hey there, good morning. I hope you're staying dry. As you can tell, I'm outside, but I'm under the overhang. I was inside my office and I was doing my devotions and just reflecting and preparing for tomorrow. And to be honest with you, I'm one of those guys that enjoys the sound of rain and seeing the wind. And while I was inside my office, I just knew it was pouring down rain really hard, and so I wanted to come outside and just take a look at it, observe it a little bit. And as I was doing that, I was reflecting on, tomorrow will be Pentecost, and for the church, Pentecost is just as important as Easter. It really is when the Holy Spirit is poured out on people who call themselves Christians, and it's the day in which we would say the church gives rise, and it embraces its mission to go into the world and to make disciples. And so as I see the rain coming down, and as I look at the ground, and I can see the ground right now is saturated with the water, and obviously you can see the greenness coming out of the ground, the new life that is being birthed. And so I reflect on that with you at this time for Pentecost, and realizing that is the beauty of what Pentecost is. It's that outpouring of the Holy Spirit on us. And as I've shared with you, part of my pep rally with God when I go running in the morning, when I come down that road, I look across at this church and I just say, Lord, pour out your Holy Spirit on this church. Pour out your love on this church. Pour out your joy on this church. And the reason that's my prayer is so that we would be a people who would, our bodies, our spirits would be saturated with God's love and God's joy and God's peace, so that we could nurture the lives of others, especially those who are far from God because they've been wounded in the past. And so I thought, maybe today as you're listening to the rain and seeing the water collecting and knowing that, yes, there will be a day that it'll go down, but right now the earth is saturated, that's the way you'd want your spirit to be, that you'd want the Holy Spirit to be just overflowing in your life. And so I thought I would share that with you. Hey, just a few announcements I want you to be mindful of. Next week, Wednesday through Saturday, myself and Ruth will be in Lakeland, Florida for our annual conference. And one of the things that we do at annual conference is we take up a special offering. It's called the Bishop's Offering. There'll be information about that in your bulletin tomorrow. But we would love to be able to take an offering from our church to incorporate and integrate that into the offerings from other churches throughout the conference. And one of those, part of that offering is going to go to small churches who are still not able to provide the online avenue because they don't have the resources to buy the technology and things. We've been blessed. We've been able to do those kind of things. And so it's an opportunity for us to be a blessing to other churches. I would also ask that you would be in prayer for annual conference. We haven't been together in over 2 years, and we are coming together when the church is still in the midst of uncertainty, which also means we as a conference are in the midst of uncertainty for the future. And so that can create some anxiety and uncertainty. And so it'd be great to be aligned and united in prayer and seeking God's voice throughout that whole process. You'll also know that at least twice a month we have the opportunity to partner with Feed the Hungry. And when this parking lot is filled with cars, it really is a great opportunity for us to go and pray with people. And we're looking for folks who speak Spanish, who speak Creole, and who speak English, right? To just come alongside and say, hey, we just want you to know we love you. We're grateful that we get to be a church where food is distributed to those who are hungry and thirsty. And so I just would love to encourage, if you're interested in being a part of that, please reach out to Marcia Badesi and she'll get you connected in the right way. So those are the announcements I want to share with you this morning. And I really do. I look forward to being with you tomorrow as we celebrate Pentecost. And until that day, may you just experience the outpouring of God's love for you. And may you remember that you truly are a blessing. And the reason you are blessed is because God said you are worth dying for. Have a great day. Enjoy the weather and enjoy knowing how much you matter to God.